I absolutely love today's tiny brave step. We are working through the book, Brave Enough to Let Go. This is my author copy, by the way. I'm the author, Bernice, and I am walking you through learning how to breathe again when life lets you down. So we don't want to leave you there. We want the warrior side of you to rise up and grab onto everything that you can be, to face life with courage, no matter what happens, to not let it defeat you. So today, day 5 says this: feel the relief already. Don't you feel, Zen breathing? Choose one thing you've been controlling. Clench your fist around it, then open your hand and release. That's the tool in this book, the main tool. Say, I let go of how this turns out. I will let myself be surprised. Notice the relief. This again was something that I learned so much between my divorce and my remarriage, because that really was the time in my life that I stepped into being who I really was. I met who I really was. I worked hard at that, and it gave me the motivation to talk to you, because I want every woman I know to step into that person that she is, to know herself and to have permission and be at peace to be herself in this world without apologizing to anybody. So I learned this when I was going on dates. Now remember, the first thing I learned was to look fear in the eye, shrink him down to this little guy named Fred, and tell him to go over in the corner and eat a cookie, because I had things to do and I wanted to grow. I wasn't in danger. I needed to grow. And so I needed to go on these dates. But how easy is it to begin to get so self-conscious? Look at that person across from you, across the table, and wonder what they're thinking about you, to try to control the conversation. If you like them, to try to impress them. We fall into this so easily, and it really is a sign of fear, a fear that we're not good enough and we're trying to get that person to like us. When I let that go, when I began to hold my hands out and say, I will be surprised at how this turned out. I will just let this date happen, and I will control what I can, and I will let go of what I can't control, and I will just be surprised. If it turns out good, I'll be surprised. If it turns out to be a dud date, I will be surprised, but I will not be hanging on to it in any way. I found I began to relax so much. I could go out with a guy I'd never met before and be interested in him. I would just lean back in my chair and let the conversation flow. I would ask him questions about him. I would not even worry about what he thought about me. And that began to spread to a lot of other things in my life. And when I started to feel as if this is unfair, or that person is treating me in a way that is not right, or I really wanted this to turn out like this and it didn't, and I was finding myself hanging on, I stopped hanging on. I opened my hand and I said, I will control what I can control, and I can't control other people. I can't control what they decide to do. I can't control what they think and what their decisions are. The only thing I can control is how I respond. And so that's what I started to do. I started to just control me within the situation, and then I just let it happen and became surprised at however it turned out. So I want you to try that today. Just try it. And when you feel yourself getting really tense and anxious about something, stop. Open your hands to remind yourself not to cling on to the end results and the outcome, which you cannot control, and just let yourself be surprised. This act of tightening and releasing is going to give you so much ability to breathe in your body. Okay. I really hope this goes well. I'm excited for you. And we will go to day 6 in the next video. See you then.